In the heart of Singapore, there is a man. His name is Thomas Wee. This is his story about giving.
I'm Thomas Wee, founder of the Willing Heart Orphanage. I'm now 84 years old.
Mr. Wee started working in the hospital. He worked in the X-ray department and was later assigned the role of a medical photographer in the mortuary.
First 6 months was tough because I only see dead body taking the photograph. But after 6 months, I get used to it and it's a pleasant job.
Through years of hard work, Mr. Wee had saved up enough money and had his interests turned towards starting businesses.
With all the money, I started to buy small resort, Sigaling Beach Resort in Indonesia, and expanding all the time, until I had 3 hotels.
Mr. Wee lived a lavish lifestyle, having acquired a few branded watches and owning a few cars. He was happy and comfortable, but his view of life was about to change because of one woman.
I'm Maria Teresa Santa Teresa, 62 years old, um, co-founder Center Health of Willing Hearts Orphanage for 15 years. I met Mr. Thomas Wee when I started to work for him 1986. From then, I'm only 22 years old.
Mr. Wee's journey to devoting his life to charity started because of one favor.
When she was working with me a few months later, she asked for clothing, canned food to send to the village. I just sent, keep on sending, without any question.
No, actually, is he himself offered the first, and then later on, he found out that every time I always ask him for food, clothing, some canned food, then he freely gave it to me, and he sent it to Philippines.
But as we go along, why so many things? More and more. So I say, okay, next year holiday, I'll bring my wife, the whole family to Manila and have a day trip to visit the house to see what actually happened.
And it was during this trip that Mr. Wee saw what was a daily occurrence in Maria's hometown. Children on the streets, begging for food and water, in tattered clothes and under no shelter. He came to a revelation that day.
So what actually I found out that her money was all given to the people she helped, all her salary. She put me to a shame because all her $300 that time salary is being sent home to help the poor. Whereas I'm here owning hotel and spending the money.
Mr. Wee felt he needed to do something, and so he did. What started as a gift-giving program slowly turned into an idea to start an orphanage. However, it was difficult to get the job done, as it would be much harder than he initially thought.
In Philippines, to register an orphanage, we have to put a deposit of 30,000 Singapore. I don't have that money, so I have to go even to the pawn shop to sell my Rolex watch, my cars. And when my friend saw me driving a van, we stopped at the traffic light. He just side by side, and he just looked at me and glared at me and say, "What happened to this man? People will not want to see you. No, people won't help you anymore. All your friends."
Trying to run the orphanage, Mr. Wee had to give up his lifestyle, his possessions, and his friends.
I'm humiliated, but I know I'm rich. Spiritually, I'm rich than them. Only in money, and maybe I lose to them now, but spiritually, I think I'm happy.
Mr. Wee and Maria pushed through and got the orphanage up and running. They set up a charity shop called San Isidore Center, where people could donate items as well as purchase things, like a thrift shop. The thrift shop helped to support the orphanage. People would come by to donate items that could be sent over to the Philippines, as well as sold for money to fund the cause. However, opening this shop presented its own challenges. with one of them being money. It was not sustainable, as Mr. Wee was losing an estimated of $1,000 every month after paying for rental, which is why he was grateful for the help of Adrian.
Hi, my name is Adrian. My friends call me Aong. I'm 42 this year and I have been running quite a few businesses. I met Uncle Wee or Mr. Thomas Wee in year 2021 when I was looking for a charitable cause to support. I was sitting outside the chair for 30 minutes looking at him. We would like to, with my partners, wanted to support a charity that at least we know is authentic. And seeing this 84-year-old man lifting up a lot of heavy stuff and doing all the sorting works for more than 30 minutes, and that was when I find that this guy is definitely authentic. I need to speak to him and see how I can support him more.
After half an hour, he came in and said, "Uncle, I want to help you." So he said, "You must be losing money." I said, "Yes." And then he said, "I will come and work our plan to help you."
And of course, with people managing it like a business, it's able to give the revenue to support the charity itself, where more people will be benefited.
With the help of Adrian, things started falling into place. And though all was good and his efforts were being noticed, many people took advantage of the place, treating it as a dumping ground.
We give them the inspiration to give, but they abuse it. They give you all the rubbish in, stain, underwear and all inside, which is not suitable for us. Of course, but you cannot argue with them. You just treat, but in your heart, you're hurting yourself. Okay? There's no point you give, and then after you grumble, "Oh, I give this," and then, cheerfully. Whatever you do is cheerfully.
As he gets older, it is inevitable for health issues to arise, which makes many of us wonder, has he ever thought of giving up?
Giving up, I have not sensed that from him, ever, across the years that I've known him, never.
I would never give up charity. It's part of my life. I give to all. I cannot just build an orphanage and then stop halfway. So I have to continue until the children graduate, and then as they go along, new children will be admitted, and then I still continue. So it's an ongoing process. I cannot stop halfway. This is ongoing. Even if I away, not here anymore, somebody has to take over and continue the job. Yeah. My dream is for all my orphans to give what they receive from me to give back to the society.
This is Willing Hearts new building. I'm very unexplainable feeling that until now he's willing to support us, and I'm very lucky that I have him to help me until now, help my family as well.
Uncle Wee is a mentor, a friend, and I think he has the heart of an angel. Seriously. Yeah.
I hope this story will inspire you all to help us and to give cheerfully with a smile.
Mr. Wee has done so much in his lifetime, from feeding the poor to providing shelter for those sleeping on the streets. Mr. Wee has truly given all he can to his cause. As he gets older, I wonder, who would take over when he decides to step down? Will it be Maria? Will it be Adrian? Maybe it might even be you. When he began his journey in giving, his friends called him crazy.
But isn't it easier if we sit on our wealth and let other people suffer?
Thank you.